frankly speaking, I did not really propose to her. Like what many people think nowadays, where you need to have elaborate props and so on, buy roses, etc., etc., to propose to your girlfriend or something like that. I have never done that. Can you, marry me?
No, you never do that.
I never do that.
I think you wished I did that.
Yes.
I don't do things, I just do practical stuff. When I buy watch, I don't just simply go and buy a watch. You see, because if I just simply buy a watch, it is just a watch. If the watch that I give her is no meaning to her, it makes no sense. So I bought a watch, but I engraved some things on the watch. It's an engraved watch.
He engraved my name.
Which means to say she cannot sell it. She cannot sell the watch, although the watch is not very cheap, but she cannot sell the watch. She cannot do anything but to wear it, and everybody knows it's from me. So it's basically the thoughts that, I think will move her. Not so much of what I give to her.
Today was the water very green.
Oh,
Green.
not murky.
Oh, there's the flower here. This flower so nice. These trees hardly grow the flowers. These flowers, the right side here.
Here?
More a bit right. Yeah. This one is the flowers.
This kind of flower.
Yes.
Quite hard one.
Need
Pink
to
colour.
open. Yes. So beautiful.
Now got no otters already. Cannot see any more otters. Last time a lot swimming around. I have what they call a condition, posterior ischemic optic neuropathy. This condition is that the blood didn't flow to my eye nerves and the eye nerves itself is dead. So my right eye is totally gone. I cannot see anything, not even light perception on the right eye. Left eye, I can only see some shadows and shape. It's not exactly dangerous for me to go out on my own as long as I follow, the path and stuff like this. And I carry my white cane. People will actually give way for me, since they know that I'm actually visually impaired once I carry my white cane. I get this visual impairment due to food poisoning and not going to the doctor early enough. Trying to self-medicate with charcoal pill or whatever, as with all other people when you get food poisoning until it's too late. I was too dehydrated when I was, sent to the hospital, and in the hospital I slipped into a coma. And during that few days in a coma, I almost died.
When the doctor told me to prepare for the worst, I actually becomes too short that I don't know what to do. But of course, I keep hoping that it won't be true. I hope that he can be recovered. I hope that there is miracle. I keep praying.
She don't know what to do. She just have to hope for the best.
Yeah.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I woke up. It did not go to the worst, but unfortunately I woke up blind. In the first 1 year or so, 1 year plus, it becomes a very difficult thing for me because it's just very hard for me to step out. This is the hard time in the beginning when I first become visually impaired. Obviously, from the start, you cannot accept it so easily. So you will want to do a lot more things. You keep thinking why it's like that, and you feel that being like that means you cannot do things. You cannot do a lot of things. A lot of things you need people's help, and if you do, you mess it up. So because of this, you will feel very down. You feel like you are quite useless. When I first becomes visually impaired, I dare not to even step out of the house because every time I step out of the house, I don't know where to go. Even going to the lift, trying to find the floor to go to and so on is almost impossible. You just don't know what button to press.
Here got so many pink color flowers.
Oh, this one is fully bloomed.
Yes.
What color is this?
This one is in pink.
Oh, pink also.
Yes.
I think seeing or imagining a picture through the lens of another person, in this case my wife, when she described to me the scene and so on, I will appreciate it more in a way. I feel that the sharing becomes more intimate. Initial period, we have gone through a lot of specialists, whether TCM, non-TCM, anything. But most of them tell us they cannot do anything. There is no medicine, no surgery, no nothing to help. In fact, one specialist told me, if you go to any other places and they tell you they can help you, they are just trying to cheat your money.
When Dennis came back from the hospital, I tried to make the house become more spacious so that it's easier for him to move about, and also try to make all those items that is easier for him to take. Of course, for I think others like daily activities, eating, bathing. In the beginning, I helped him, but after that, he did try by himself. So it's quite okay. Only most of the daily activity is I prepare the food for him.
Got bone.
Don't have.
I don't need her to feed lah. I can do it myself. You know, except that sometimes I do not know what is inside. She will just tell me, where are all those things and things like this.
In the beginning, I always brought him out every day to have a walk at nearby, maybe just shopping center. I slowly encourage him to go out by himself, maybe just go down the basement to open letterbox and slowly go to walk by himself in the park. I will try to do what I can do for him. I don't think it's troublesome. He is my husband. Since he's lost the vision, I have to try to be his eyes. It is commendable that he can navigate this challenging transition successfully.
Take landscape. I see you take landscape. How is it like higher? Or with the tree?
Sometimes I do to direct him, like have to move the screen for the phone to the right or to the left to capture a more perfect picture. Because since he's like to take photo, but he can take very well. Some photo when we travel, the photo taken by him is very, very beautiful. There are many people, they are surprised that he can take so nice photo. This sudden vision loss is a profound journey. It actually requires time and resilience. So we did really go through, day by day, although it's disappointed that it cannot be treated, but we will still think that we have to face it and carry on. To survive, we must face it. When I first started, I never realized that one day I would be able to get out of the house just like a normal person. I go out just like a normal person. I take the public transport just like a normal person. I get to anywhere that you can think of just like a normal person. I started my advocacy work sometime around 2016, just a few years after I become visually impaired, and I started at the Singapore Association for the Visually Handicapped, where I volunteer to teach people how to use a smartphone, how to navigate a smartphone, and take advantage of the smartphone to help them. After that, I do a lot more things where I help people like LTA to do advocacy in schools. I help a lot of other people to understand how to help people who are visually impaired. One of the reasons why I do such things is actually to get people to be able to do the things themselves. I want to make people who are visually impaired a lot more independent.
because I feel that when they are independent, we actually liberate a lot more people, not just the person who is visually impaired, but also their caretaker. We are all human. We need to interact with other people. Once you have the confidence to get out of your house, to go out and meet people, this is where you liberate yourself from all those depression stuff and keep thinking of other things and so on, because that is the human nature. This visual disabilities allows me to actually see more clearly how my journey in my marriage is. It's only in time of crisis that I realized my wife did not abandon me. She did all the things she can for me. She helps me through thick and thin, because to many people, well, you get married and if everything goes smoothly, nothing happens.
I'm his wife. Definitely, I have to support him. I find that, yes, it is my responsibility. But of course, he is my loved one. I have to help him to regain his confidence.
Knowing that he will go through with me in thick and thin, I think from now onwards, nothing will be able to stop us. We probably will go through the thing throughout our life.
I feel that we can really go through it until old life.